This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Well, we go from shipwrecked to island wrecked. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of The Longest Journey. In the last episode, we went under the sea and talked to some, well, actually only one mer person, and solved their whole history, like, spanning, like, feud in, like, 1 second. It was kind of crazy. Well, whatever. That's just how it is in these types of games. But anyway, let's see our journal. We got some entries from last time, so... I am the water stiller. How strange it is to be so insignificant yet so important. There's so many who have been waiting for me, or someone like me, to come and bring hope into their lives. It's truly amazing, and even more amazing, I'm able to cope with it. I'm still in denial, no question about that, but I'm warming up to the idea I'm actually not just some tiny speck of dust in the cosmic infinity, but a person with a mission, with a place, with a purpose. Right now, my purpose is to find the Altrian and to reunite them with the Merum so that both species can thrive once more. That done, I can find out what the Altrian know and then pay a visit to their sleeping god of the Merum. I'm counting on this guy being one of the kin. If not, I have no idea what to do next. Okay, so technically she hasn't solved it yet, but, you know, she's basically like, hey, you all are the same, so get along. Early Saturday morning. Back home at this time, I'd be safely snuggled up in bed, safe in the knowledge that it's Saturday. Got nowhere I have to be. I can just relax all day long. Maybe go to the cafe, hang out for a while. Maybe go to the park. Whatever. So I'll start a week ago, yesterday. 1 week of mysteries and danger and strange revelations about the very nature of the cosmos. I'm still reasonably sane. At least that accounts for something. Now, I know there's an Altrian village somewhere in Elias. The question is where and how do I get there? If the Merum and Altrian used to live close to each other, the village should be somewhere but down by the sea. Maybe right around the corner. Yeah, maybe.
Debris from another capsized ship. These must be dangerous waters.
Oh, yeah.
Shipwreck debris.
Yeah, rope. Can always use a rope.
There's a coil of rope among the debris.
The most useful thing in any adventure, a rope. I'm serious. So you can go through the arch.
I could get lost if I just wander off into the jungle with no idea what the island looks like or where I'm heading.
Aren't you supposed to find the tallest point on an island to get your bearings?
I could get lost if I just...
Okay, fine. You're boring.
Emerald green and clear as the morning sky. That's perfect holiday water.
Perfect
it's
holiday
teeming
water.
With life.
Yeah, something you've never seen before, lady. All right, anyway, let's go through the arch there. Oh, what's that thing? It's a big crab.
It's the village of the giant crabs. Hey, that sounds like a great name for a B-movie. Village of the Giant Crabs.
I could totally see that.
It's a village populated by giant crabs.
Maybe something made in the 70s or 60s, you know?
It's a village.
Okay. Well, now we know what that is before we even talk to the guy.
It's a big statue. It's a big statue.
Okay, then.
Clear, unpolluted waters, overflowing with life. Just one more reason why Arcadia is both the vacationers' and environmental activists' wet dream. Literally.
Yep.
This is paradise. There's no denying it. Simply paradise.
In a way, but I'd still want something else from it.
It's some kind of giant crab. Sounds like the poor thing's in a lot of pain. Yeah, the shell does look way too tight. Maybe he's outgrown it, but can't shed it. Or whatever it's called.
Ah, so we have to help him out, huh?
Sounds like the poor thing's in a lot of pain. I'll just take a shot here and ask you. Is there any chance you speak, like, a real language? Like, Arcadian or English? Okay. Now, is there some kind of magic I have to learn, or potion I have to drink, or eat, or ingest in some way to learn your language? Because that's usually how it goes. No? Too bad, although I'm glad I don't have to draw blood or swallow a stone or something. can't help but feel that you're asking me for help, though. It's the strangest thing. After all, you're just clicking your claws, aren't you? It's not as if you're really talking, is it?
Yeah, well, we can only guess, I guess. So. I found this crab-like creature on the beach, and it looked like it was in pain, like it was getting slowly strangled or something. It was really sad, but I couldn't do anything. The thing is just too big and solid for me. Need somebody to help me. Somebody big and strong. Where do I find a person like that on an island like this? Well, let's leave him alone for now. I can't do anything at this moment. Alright, so now we need to go up the, up the path here. Whoops. Didn't mean to. Now we got a new area.
The top half of the statue depicts a big-mouthed creature calling out.
Rico-eye!
The top half of the...
Okay, wait, right.
Dense jungle. Dense jungle.
Okay.
It's a tiny tree. It's a tiny...
Okay, we know it's tiny.
It's a deep hole. More like a crevice, actually, caused by some kind of seismic activity. God, it must be at least 50 meters down. The crevice widens out into a huge cave just below, and there's water at the bottom.
Thanks for the description.
There's a large cave down there. It's the ruins of an old city. It's the ruin...
Okay.
It's the... Dense jungle.
Okay, just to make sure that anything else. So you use this rope. Oh, examine it.
It's a long rope.
Yeah, 50 feet of hemp rope for every adventuring party. Alright, now we need to use it to get down.
The rope should be able to hold my body weight.
You do look like you're 50 pounds there.
It's the ruin. I look like a real...
Oh, you saw that. Okay. Anyway, down we go. Oh. No, she put it... I forgot you're not supposed to use it, otherwise she takes it out of her, She takes it out of the thing, so... There we go. I'm surprised you didn't get major rope burn.
Big nests, once housing the Elation, but now empty and in disrepair.
Elation? I thought that... Ah, never mind.
Elation nests. Elation...
I need to climb down anyway, so...
That's a Marum city.
We're right there. Just right in front of us, huh? See, there's...
It's a deserted Marum city. It's a
Okay, wait. Look at this rubble over here.
It's the remains of a stone structure that probably fell down here through the crevice. There's a piece amongst the rubble that looks like a bolt or a key. It's intact. There's a piece amongst the...
Okay, wait. We need to grab it. Whatever that is. Alright, there it is.
It's a kind of stone key carved into the uncanny likeness of a key, with a head on the end.
Okay, let's get out of here. That's all we need for now. Back up we go. And we'll climb back up the rope. Heave ho. I'm surprised she has enough upper body strength for that, to tell you the truth. She looks like she couldn't even hold a 5-pound barbell, let alone her weight. You know, but I guess when things come to the grips, you have to do what you need to do. So, anyway. Alright. Let's go back to the crab character. Alright. And then let's call Jeremy. No, let's call, that's a different movie. Let's call Crow.
I guess he's not around. I should try again later.
Oh, it has to be at the beach. Sorry. I was thinking I was at the wrong spot. For some reason I thought it was supposed to be there. My bad. You found me there, buddy.
April! You're alive! You're here! You're soaking wet! Where did you go? I thought you drowned. I was completely miserable. And the chicks on this island are so prissy. They don't even care for a kiss unless you're all settled down with a nest in your own territory.
How dare that they think that way. I had a little adventure under the sea. What did you do after I saw you? I'm gonna walk around for a bit.
Glad to see you haven't lost the gift of the gab, Crow.
Lady, you have no idea how limited bird Twitter can be. It's all, hi this and here I am that, all damn day long. I haven't had a decent conversation in days.
Well, you're making up for it now.
I never know when you're gonna go AWOL on me again.
Yep, you never know with April.
I had a little adventure under the sea.
Oh? I didn't know humans had gills.
We don't. Well, I do. I think. At least I can breathe underwater now.
Cool. Not as cool as being able to fly, of course, but still. Hey, does that mean you're a mermaid?
Hardly. I don't have a tail.
Yeah, well, not yet anyway.
What did you do after I saw you last?
Well, it took a while, but I found land. Not this island, just a rock with a couple of trees, basically. But when I went back to tell you, you disappeared. I thought you'd gone bonkers from thirst and hunger and drowned yourself or something, so I decided I'd better find solid ground myself or I'd suffer the same fate. And then I found this place. Nice, isn't it? And the best part is, there are no hunters. Only a bunch of big crabs on the east side of the island and a volcano.
I'm gonna walk around for a bit, Crow.
I'll just stay here and preen myself, thank you very much.
Okay, now we need to use Crow on the jungle there.
What can you tell me about the island, Crow?
Only what I've been able to see from above. There's a volcano, dead I think, and lots of jungle, and some nice beaches.
I'd like to explore the jungle, but I'm afraid I'm gonna get lost. Any ideas?
Well, I could stay airborne and keep track of where you are. That way I could direct you if... Sorry, when you get lost.
Sounds like a super plan, Crow.
Let's go.
Alright, now we can get a bird's eye view of the island. So, yeah, let's go to the volcano because there's not really much else to go for right now, so.
The rumbling is much fiercer here, and the ground is really shaking. It's definitely seismic. It has got to be emanating from this volcanic mountain. I mean, it looks dead, but it must be about to wake up or erupt or something. Great! After surviving a shipwreck, being kidnapped by fishes, and learning to breathe in water, I'm about to die in a volcanic eruption? Isn't that ironic?
That's not ironic. That's just, you know, that's just a bad day.
That's one mother of a tree. It's got to be at least 100 meters tall. And what's that in the tree crown? Looks like a man-made construction.
Well, all 18 are here, right?
That's a huge tree. There's a large object in the tree crown.
Okay.
That's
Okay, yeah, it keeps shaking around. Yeah, volcano's dead my ass. And we just jump right on in. Good going with that, April. Alright, let's see what's in. The Triforce!
It's a keyhole.
And if we get a wish, if we get the 3 Triforce of power.
What a strange symbol. It's a small, eye-sized aperture with a crystal in it, like a lens. Maybe some kind of telescope?
Ah, let's take a look through it.
I don't see anything interesting.
Yeah, odd. No, anything else I can...
What a strange symbol. It's a keyhole. I don't see anything interesting.
You don't see anything interesting there, April. Alright. Well, let's use the stone key.
It's an ornate stone key.
On this thing here. The triangle keel. Ooh, it fits. Maybe we could take it back if we want to, but I'm not gonna. I just did that for funs. Now there's a new symbol here. If we turn the key.
What a strange symbol. It's a statue standing in the ruins of a city.
Alright.
What a strange symbol. I
Okay.
can see a statue on a cliff overlooking the sea.
Okay, and then we need to turn this one,
What a strange symbol. I don't see anything interesting.
2.
What a strange symbol. I don't see anything interesting.
Okay, 3. I forgot if there was extra
What a
dialogue for.
strange... I don't see anything
Okay,
interesting.
well it's 4 times.
What a strange symbol. It's a statue just below a really tall tree.
Ah, so let's grab that key and get out of here.
That's a huge tree. There's a large object in the tree crown. That's...
Okay, whoops. Now I need to get out of here. Alright, now we got something new here now that we took at look at the large tree and through the telescope, so. Huh.
Dried twigs and sticks. The bottom half of the statue depicts a creature listening, while the top part depicts a similar creature calling out. Dried twigs and sticks.
They all look like in their weird positions, almost like they're... Nah, it's probably not.
Dried twigs and sticks.
Another triangle hole.
It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole. It's a creature with large ears.
It's Davi!
It's a creature with a big mouth.
I have no mouth and I must scream. Oh wait, that's a different. That's a lot more depressing. So, alright. I'll mess with that here in a second.
Ow!
Who's there?
Shut up.
I know there's somebody there. I heard you.
Is she gone?
Nope, she's still around.
Shut up, shut up, shut up.
If you won't come out, I'll just sit down here and wait. Sooner or later, you'll have to show yourself.
Solar eclipse!
Oh my god!
Ah!
I hate this place. I so hate it, I can't even sit down without crushing the natives.
Big person alert!
Yeah, so we got ourselves another group of people. Do we have to save them or whatever? What are you?
This is too freaky.
You think it's freaky? What about us? There's a large human stumbling around on her lumpy, wobbly legs. That's what we proper-sized folks call a natural disaster.
Watch it. Nobody calls me large or lumpy to my face.
Big boned, then! You're a bulldozer with a brain, lady. You're an accident waiting to happen. At least to us stick men.
Oh, and I forgot to mention last episode that the lady who voiced the Miriam Queen was Nicole Orth Pallavicini, who also voiced the White Dragon at the beginning of the game at the prologue. The stickmen are voiced by Ron Galop, who did Zack. So I think there might be some other stickman voices, but that's the big one there. So
What's a stickman?
An unlucky bugger doomed to a miserable life of stiff backs and monotonous drudgery in the shadow of a mother tree.
Happy little fella, ain't ya?
You have no idea.
happy-go-lucky and everything like that.
So, you guys are stickmen?
That's right. I'm Wick. This is Willow. And that dumb-looking one over there is Woody. And this is our mother tree.
The mother tree, huh? Mother Earth, Mother Gaia?
What's a mother tree?
What do you mean, what's a mother tree? It's a mother tree. How difficult can it be? It's our mother, and it's a tree. It's a mother tree.
Well, when you ask a stupid question, I guess, so.
What do stickmen do?
What do we do? What do we do? What do you mean, what do we do?
Well, the people in this world always do something. Like the Banda dug tunnels in the earth. The Meram killed Snapjaw and covered their houses with tan yen. You gotta do something.
Hey, it ain't easy being a stick, let me tell you. You got your stiff back and limbs, your fear of fire and water, your 300 years of miserable boredom, and then you have to get planted and raise a family. It ain't easy.
So, you're not doing anything worthwhile then?
Lady, I'm miserable. I'm grumpy, and I got a headache. What do you want from me?
Well, for some reason I was weirdly expecting them to kick out in song for some odd reason. I don't know why.
Where do the Elation live?
The Elation? The guys with wings? Up in the volcano. There's an old city in there. I think they're squatting.
The flying men are squatters. That's funny.
How do I get into the volcano?
You don't. The road collapsed a few centuries ago, and when traders come, the Elation fly down to meet them. Nobody goes up there anymore.
You don't want to go down that road.
What's that constant rumbling noise?
Lady, you have no idea what we have to endure. All day, all night, that noise is just murder. It all started when Quaman, the quiet giant, would you believe that's what we used to call him, was banished by the Orowal from his perfect fishing place to some remote place in the forest.
Whoa, information overload. Let's step back for a minute to fill in the details.
This is information overload after everything in the game. That's the one that you ask about?
Who's Quaman, the quiet giant?
He's the scariest human we've ever seen. He stands tall as a mountain and uses whole trees for toothpicks. But he was the quiet type and reasonably gentle for a human. He'd spend his days out by the Orowal village, catching fish and frying fish and eating fish, and looking out across the ocean, dreaming about loose women or whatnot.
Aha. Well, that reminds me of Princess Bride. Sit tight, big man, and just dream of large women.
What happened to get the quiet giant banished from that place?
The Orowal got scared when he accidentally stepped on one of their young ones. He didn't do any real harm, but they banished him from their village nonetheless, and told him to go far into the forest.
Aha.
Who are the Orlowal?
They're the crab-like creatures who live down by the sea. They're nice people, if a little crabby. And it's hard to understand what they're saying half the time.
Where's Quaman now?
Somewhere in the forest east of here, we don't know where exactly. He went there to get as far away from the Orowal as possible.
So what does all this have to do with the rumbling noise?
Oh, I was getting to that. If you just let me get a word in edgewise.
I just had some questions is all.
Anyway, Quaman is the brooding type. And he takes everything so to heart, he got instantly depressed and went to sleep.
And what is he doing now?
Still sleeping! That's the problem.
But how long ago was it that the Orlowal banished him?
The last full moon, nearly 30 sunsets passed.
He's been sleeping for a month?
He was depressed. What do you want, lady? Once I got so miserable I slept for 8 years. And let me tell you, those 8 years were the happiest of my life.
Yeah, if you're depressed, you tend to sleep more often. Not that I know about that personally or anything.
I still don't understand what this has to do with the rumbling noise.
See that statue over there?
Sure. What's up with that?
Back when the Vauldemare lived on this island ages ago, they put these statues up all around the island so that they could speak with each other.
You're kidding. So they're, like, telephones?
Tell her what? I don't know what that is. The thing is, these statues are all connected through magic. And when you speak into one, your voice flies through the air and comes out of another statue.
But I still don't understand...
You saw the big head up by the mountain?
Yes?
That's the one they use to talk to everyone on the island, to warn people of storms or to hold evening prayer. It's connected to the statues as well. And Quaman is sleeping right next to a statue's ear.
I get it. Resonance. He's snoring and the deep bass reverberating through the loudspeaker, the big head, causes a resonance that vibrates the entire island. But can't you just wake him up?
We don't know where he is. We're not much for exploring this forest. There's water and fire and monkeys. Monkeys like to play with sticks. We don't like monkeys.
But can't you just, well, send your voice to his statue to wake him up?
There are 4 problems with that. Number 1, all the statues have an assigned symbol, an identifying mark, but we don't know which his is. Second, most of the statues are broken in some way or another.
What do you mean?
Some statues can only talk to certain other statues. Some can't be spoken to, and some can't hear, which makes it very difficult to get a connection through to where you want to send your voice. Number 3, in order to use the statues, you need a key. We don't have it. We don't know where it is.
And number 4?
We're stickmen, lady. What do you think? We don't know much about magic or magical devices. And
what?
we're not too smart, okay? There, I said it. We're not too smart. And when you look at Woody over there, who's pretty stupid by stickman standards, that's a pretty scary thought.
Sorry I asked.
No one likes to admit they're stupid, you know.
He's a stickman. I'll see you guys later then.
If you don't step on us first.
A little difficult.
He's a stickman.
Hi, I'm Willow. Wick's the oldest, Woody's the youngest, and I'm just stuck in the middle as always. Don't let me keep you. Wick's the boss as always. Go talk to him.
Thought his name was going to be Malcolm for a second.
He's a stickman.
Hello, I'm Woody. They call me the stupid one, 'cause I'm kinda slow, so don't let me keep you busy. I was born with a big brain, so I can't move as fast as my 2 brothers. I can only do useless stuff like calculations and design, and I play a few instruments, and I'm writing a book on the flora and fauna of Elias.
Oh, really? Or is he joking? I'm not sure.
He's a stickman.
Okay, wait. Saturday, around noon. Found out why the island keeps rumbling. It's not an imminent volcanic eruption, as I feared, but rather the snoring of a very, very large man, transmitted through a kind of telephone to a large speaker in the middle of the island. All this snoring going on, no one's going to get any work done, and that's a bad thing. So we need I need to wake this guy, Quaman, up somehow. The key to this, puzzle? The key to this puzzle is, I think, these telephones that are scattered around the island? Maybe. Oops, almost quit. So. Alright, let's look at this thing again.
He's a stickman.
Oops. Alright, let's put the key back in there. Oops. Alright, so we need to turn it left or right in this case. So, I believe... I always forget on this one. I think this one's
It's a
supposed to be-
triangular hole,
Oops.
like a keyhole.
Nope, that's not. Okay. Yeah, we're supposed to turn it like left twice and then right a bunch of times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I did that wrong. I think I turned the wrong one to the... that one. Trying to get back to there again.
Hello? Actually, it doesn't seem like the statue's receiving my voice at all. It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole. It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole.
Actually, I think I might have actually had it right now that I think about it. Whoops. Oh well. Let me get back to it. Because the way you're supposed to do is turn it right 6 times and left twice. That's how you do it, so. I think that was it, so.
It's a triangular hole,
Alright,
like a
set the key.
keyhole.
Okay. Let's get out of here. Alright, so we need to go back to the beach. Alright, let's go back through the arch here. Yeah, I still can't help you, dude. Sorry. Let's head to the cliff there.
It's an old fireplace. I can see clear to the bottom. This really is an excellent spot for fishing.
Too bad you don't have a fishing pole.
I can see clear to the bottom. It's an old fireplace.
Okay.
The top half of the statue depicts a creature with a big mouth calling out. The top half of the bottom part of the statue depicts a creature with large ears listening to something.
Yep, we got another clue over here.
Bottom part of the statue depicts the
Okay.
top half of the
Just see if there's anything else. Okay, so need to use the key again.
It's a creature with large ears. It's a creature with a big mouth.
A giant mouth. So, okay. So we need to
It's a
turn it.
triangular hole, like a keyhole.
Okay, so on this one we need to turn it left 3 times. And then right 6 times. Alright, then turn this one. Left 3 times. Okay. Let's see. Alright, take the key again. Okay, let's get out of here. Now, where is it? There it is. Alright, I need to go back to the ruins now. Because there's a thing over there, too. Yeah, see?
The top half of the statue depicts a big-mouthed creature calling out. The bottom half of the statue depicts a large-eared creature listening intently.
Okay. Once again, yeah, same thing. Well, obviously different. We need to do a specific set of things, so... Okay, left. 5 times. 5 times for you. And then right 6 times. Okay, that should be enough for that, so. Take the key. Okay, now we need to go. Actually, is there any?
It's the ruins of an old city.
For some reason I thought there was something else in here, so. Okay, well, anyway. Back to the jungle.
Hello? Actually, it doesn't seem like the statue's receiving my voice at all.
Yeah, I might have messed up on the actual.
He's a stick man.
Oops.
He's a stick man. He's a stick man. It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole.
Yeah, I think I might have done the turning spots a little bit odd on that one, so. Because we're supposed to, basically, you're supposed to send a message to the guy through the different triangles on the thing. So, let's see. Whoops. Yeah, I messed up on that, so get that back to it. That's not the symbol I'm supposed to be getting, so you'll have to forgive me on this one. This one's the one I remember the least about, so. Let me double check my notes. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry, we're back again, so let me double check it. Yeah, I missed on my notes the specific ones we need. I mixed up the which one's supposed to be where, so alright, let's do this again. Yeah, for some reason I wrote down the wrong numbers when I initially did the puzzles for these, so you'll have to forgive me. So, alright, so the top one is this symbol here, and then the bottom one is the S symbol, which is the see, the top one's supposed to be volcano, and the bottom one's supposed to be the tree, so. Alright, that'll be that one. And I think I messed up the other ones as well. Make sure, though.
Hello? Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Who'll be there?
It is I, the magical Mr. Mistopheles.
Hello, Quaman?
It's your wake-up call, sir. I'm April Ryan.
I'm God.
God? Who be that?
God is... Oh, forget it. That's just one big minefield. I was just... Bad joke is all.
Quamon, always the butt of joke.
Well, anyway. Stop. Don't snore anymore.
Could you please stop snoring?
Quamon be snoring? No one ever tell Quamon he be snoring. But then Quamon always be sleeping by his lonesome. No woman like Quamon.
Don't say that about yourself, Mom, and I'm sure that... You know, it's kind of uncomfortable to be discussing this in a public like this.
Yes, everyone be hearing about Quamon now.
Yeah, how about we talk to each other before you do that? Yeah, before, you know, you talk about all this stuff, so...
Where are you, Mom?
That be a secret. Quamon want to be left alone.
Okay, well, we're gonna ask him his problems then.
Do you want to talk about your problems? Face to face?
What be the point?
I'm a good listener, and I'd like to be your friend. That'd be the point.
Quamon not sure if he want friend now.
Oh, don't be like that.
Please let me be your friend.
Why?
Because I'm lonely too. I don't really know anybody on this island, and I need some help.
Well, Quamon be wanting to help, but... Okay. Quamon be your friend and talk to you. My secret place be in the ruins of the old temple by the wells. Follow the stream up from the rock beach and go right where it branches.
Thanks, Tom. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Alright, finally talked to the guy. We solved the mystery. Do you guys have anything to say?
Later, guys.
Okay, just making sure. Alright, the Quamons, the Giant's Glade. Hey ho, hey ho.
It's another one of those statues come phone booths. They must have been popular in their time.
Back in my day.
It's another one of... It's a deep well with cold, brackish water and some seriously demented albino fish.
Well, jump right in.
It's a deep well...
The water's fine.
That's Quamon, the not-so-quiet giant.
Yeah. Oh, that was a weird shift.
Whoa, you are big. You're just about the biggest person I've ever met.
Quamon be a freak. No one be liking him.
I didn't mean it that way. I just meant... April, you know just what to say, don't you? I'm sorry. I like tall guys. Really, I do.
You be the only one then. Because no one else want anything to do with Quamon.
Oh, I was looking up the voices for characters. Stickman Willow is voiced by Madison Arnold, who we've heard before. Guy did old Frank Manelli, Stanley, and Old Sailor. I'm trying to find the... Quamon's voiced by Frank Rivers, who did who voiced Father Raoul. I think there's a couple other people he voices as well. And then Stickman Wick is Peter Fernandez. We've heard him before. Did Minstrel Yeren, Elder Banda, stuff like that. So,
How did you come to be on this island?
That be a long story. Do you want Quamon to be telling you?
Sure, I have time for stories.
Sure, I have time. Tell me the story.
Many long moons ago, Quamon be happy. He be working at the circa in Khorasan, where he be big attraction.
What did you do?
Quamon be the world's strongest man. He be popular. People come to see him from all the Northlands. Some even from east of the Bay of Fire. But then there be an accident, and the circa tell Quamon to leave, that he be dangerous, and that no one be paying to see him anymore.
What kind of accident?
Quamon's most popular feat be the breaking of large rocks with his fist. Everyone would applaud when the rock be breaking. Then one day, the Caliph be at the circa to see the performers. He be saying, Quamon, I hear of him breaking a large rock with his fist. This I want to see. But my performance be over that day, and there be no rock to break. So the circa ringmaster Oberon, he be saying, let's get a rock in here, any big rock at all. So they bring in this rock that Quamon never be crushing before. Quamon not be sure if it is a good idea, because rock can be dangerous when it breaks. But Oberon be saying, this you must do. The Caliph wants to see we do not disappoint the Caliph of Khorasan, or we lose our heads. So Quamon break the rock, and when it breaks,
What happened?
there be large pieces of rock flying everywhere, and one piece be hitting the Caliph and one his son. The Caliph be not seriously hurt, but his son be unconscious and bleeding from the head. They say to Quamon, run, get away from the circa in Khorasan, or the Caliph will have his head. So Quamon run, and he get passage on ship leaving that night. When the ship passed this island, Quamon be jumping into sea and swimming ashore. And now he be here.
Ooh, ta-da.
Could you find another place to live where your snoring won't disturb everybody on the island?
No, Quamon be having no other place to go, except his old home in the Allawal village. But they be not wanting him there.
Wonder what happened. Well, we already know what happened, but we have to have it explain it.
What happened between you and the Orlawal?
Oh, Quamon be so clumsy, so dangerous. He should not be among people. He be only hurting them. The Allawal be kind, letting Quamon live and fish in their village. But then Quamon be stepping over young Allawal, almost breaking his shell. The Allawal tell Quamon to leave village, to not come back because he may kill an Allawal. They tell him to go as far away as possible. Quamon be sad because he liked the Allawal, and because Quamon be having the best fishing place in all of Elias. He lose his friends and his food.
What do you eat now?
Quamon fish in these wells here, but the fish that live down there be small and not very tasty.
Yeah, now I want some fish now.
Would you like to move back to the Orlawal village?
Oh yes, Quamon be wishing that more than anything in the world.
I saw an Orlawal down by the beach, just outside the village. It seemed to be in pain, but I didn't know what to do. Perhaps if you come along, you can help him out, and get back in favor with the Orlawal people.
Yes, perhaps Quamon can help, even if the Allawal do not want him back.
Here it is, the, Orlawal. Can you help it?
Perhaps Quamon can help. Poor Olawal. He'd be crying for help. Quamon see what be wrong. The Olawal not shed its shell when time come, and now it be stuck in the shell.
Why didn't the other Orlawal come to its assistance?
Their claws be no good for this work. They be helpless. But Quamon help. Quamon be good with his hands. Quamon be happy. Quamon accept your graceful thanks, sir. Thank you. You be making Quamon very happy. Quamon accept your offer and be grateful to the Olawal people. Thank you very much.
What? What did he say? Why did you thank him?
Olawal be inviting Quamon to stay on the cliff above the village, where he can fish again. Quamon be very, very happy now.
You understand what it's saying?
Olawal language be easy to understand. It be just click and clack and clock.
I'm so happy for you, Quamon. Go on, don't let me hold you back.
And we helped a man get back to a village to make sure he could fish properly. And then the Orwal, or whatever, run away. Never to be spoken with again. We'll never figure out their language, but that's fine. You don't have to understand everyone. Anyway, let's talk to him again.
Quamon is fishing. Hey, Quamon, how's the fish biting?
With its teeth, but not today.
Why's that?
Quamon be not certain. The fish always bite before, but then Quamon be having lure. Now no lure, just bait.
Oh,
What do you need to make a lure?
Quamon can make lure with just anything, as long as it be colorful and not get heavy in water.
You're a real DIY guy, don't you know?
Always be something wrong with Quamon.
That was actually a compliment.
Oh.
yeah, being able to do stuff for yourself is handy.
What did you need to make a lure again?
Anything, as long as it be colorful and not get heavy in water.
I think we have something like that.
Are you happy now, Quamon?
Quamon be happy. He be wanting fish to bite. But if they do not, Quamon still be happy.
Yeah, people like fishing because it's calming and all that. But yeah, if you can't catch anything, it's a little depressing.
Can I borrow your fishing rod?
Quamon must catch fish first, so he can eat. After Quamon catch fish, April can borrow fishing rod.
Alright, well, let's help him out.
Happy fishing.
Thank you.
What we need to do is we need to give him a candy wrapper. Yeah, because it's all bright and
It's a
shiny.
colorful candy wrapper.
That's the clue.
Could this wrapper work as a lure?
Yes. Yes, with some work. It'd be perfect for a lure. Now Quamon can make one, and hopefully catch many fish.
Hello, Quamon.
Hello, April.
Happy fishing.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, we can't get it now because he actually has to catch a fish first for that, so. Alright, let's get out of here. And we need to head back into the jungle. The mighty jungle. Anyway, got a large tree again.
Later, guys.
Alright, sorry. I didn't climb the tree. Skipping steps here. What is that thing?
I look like a real...
Okay, wait.
It's a big wooden crossbow, I guess. I wonder who built it and what it's for.
The strange things of the island.
It's a wooden crossbow. If I could somehow get across to that path on the other side, I'd probably be able to make my way into the Elation village.
Yeah, we're so far yet so close.
It's a wooden crossbow. If I could somehow get across to that path on the other side, I'd probably be able to make my way into the Elation village.
Maybe something to do with this crossbow. Let's go back down. Maybe one of the stickmen know.
Who built that big crossbow in the tree?
I did. Well, I thought of it. And these two nincompoops gave a helping twig on the, manual side.
So they built it, and you supervised.
Yep. But it's not done. There are still a few pieces missing before we can blast off for Luna.
Luna? What, the moon?
Did you say blast off for Luna?
That's what I said, Luna.
As in the moon?
The same.
You intend to go to the moon using that thing?
Lunar cannon. And yes, that's the plan.
You guys are loonies!
If by loonies you mean visionaries, then yes, we are.
Can you guys survive on the moon? We're pirates on the moon, la 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 la.
How come you're not working on your lunar cannon now?
Because of that infernal noise is why.
But Quammen has moved back to the Orlowal village. He's not going to disturb you again, trust me.
Really? How the heck did that happen? Nah, I don't care. The important thing is we can work again. Thanks, lady.
I'm glad I could help you guys out. You just have to move away really, really, really slowly. If only. Exactly. Exactly as I do. Exactly. I mean, I could press escape, but I just want to show you. If I have to watch it initially, you all have to watch it. Haha. Watch me make you bored. Ha 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 ha. Alright. Well, looks like those Wickmen are on to work on their cannon. Can we use that cannon to our advantage in this whole situation? Will we be able to finally get the Altrian village and get our way set to make them and the Mer people happy folk together? We'll find out next time as we end Chapter 8 of The Longest Journey. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.